welcome to My Dearest Bastards. I'm Mark Storrs, and with me is...
Chris.
And...
Rob Morphy.
We got the full Venom trailer.
Finally.
Not just a teaser, we got full-on Tom Hardy.
Venoms.
Only a smidge late. Just
It
a
happens.
smidge.
It happens. So, let's see what we got.
You should be extremely afraid.
Okay.
Pre-trailer.
Cool.
Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming. History starts today.
Is that going to be Carnage?
The guy you work for is an evil person.
I don't work for him. My firm works for him. Are you gonna behave yourself tomorrow?
I told you I want to do my job. I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed. What about the allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
You finished, Mr. Brock? Was that a threat? You had to learn how to hide in plain sight. I'm pretty good at it. But you suck. Whoever you are.
I work at the Life Foundation, and I need your help. We found something. We call them symbiotes. Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
Symbiote?
That's not how I
Isn't it a
pronounced it.
symbiote?
Maybe we were doing it wrong.
I'm feeling really sick. I'm here
Oh, Tom Hardy.
You're not real. You were just in my head.
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
I don't know. Why would we do that? If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want.
Is it Tony Todd?
We have a deal.
The voice? Sounds like him.
Sort of, a little bit.
Are you willing to sacrifice the one thing you hold most dear? You should be extremely afraid.
What the hell are you? We are Venom.
That looks like Venom a lot.
Man.
I don't know, he's right over there.
Did we see his chest? Did he have?
No, they didn't show it.
Okay.
Okay, so there's things.
Okay. First of all,
There are elements.
symbiote? Is that what they
Yeah,
said?
she was saying symbiote. I always
Yeah.
said symbiote.
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 But we're upstate New York.
Yeah, we
so
saw
who
it.
knows
Maybe
how
it's
we
not.
say things.
Yeah.
What if that's symbiote?
Oh, hello, symbiote.
I don't think I can change that at this point. But
Symbiote, my lord.
Okay,
Oh my god.
oh
So
my
that
god,
happened. Really?
Symbiote.
no,
No,
good.
we
That's
said-
good. I didn't get that, but good.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did good.
Well done.
I
Good,
did.
good job, Mark.
Yeah, I
There you
know.
go.
That was
All
good.
right.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
We're all proud of you.
Okay.
So if I didn't know, if it was a new character, if it was a new thing, I'm gonna be like, holy shit,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
totally.
is something.
Yeah.
But because it is based on Venom
The
proper.
trailer's good.
that
It's a
we
good
all
trailer.
Trailer's a solid
Much
trailer.
better than the first one.
Oh, totally.
It doesn't
Oh,
look like
God.
a weird thriller.
No.
Now that it looks like a thing.
You know, that's
Yeah.
a huge improvement. Huge.
But for I mean Venom. How do you have a Venom
Without a Spider-Man.
How do you have a Peter Parker Spider-Man?
I know.
Symbiote.
I know.
And then
It looks like
Look
what they're
how-
doing is it's an alien with big white eyes and teeth that can bond with whatever it wants to bond with, and it's bonding with this dude, and this dude's like, let's only hurt bad people. And he's like, let's do what the fuck we want. And he's like, let's call it a draw. And then let's not let my motorcycle get away from me, so shoot a crotch beam at it and fucking stick it up. And he's like,
And they outran a Doom buggy in the woods.
yeah, and jump through windows, and he sort of like that Upgrade movie or whatever we saw. It's like he doesn't know what's happening. Like, why my power is so amazing, and they're seem like they're going to completely ignore Spider-Man. I'm an alien. I bonded with a human.
Yeah.
I am narcissistic and arrogant, and I feel like I can do anything. You have a heart of gold and want to report on corporate raiders doing wrong, and we will come to the middle ground and save our girlfriend.
Yes, but what do you got? Are you going to not have spider powers?
Yeah, does he not shoot web? Or is it all going to be tendrils?
Could just be
Is he
tendrils.
not going to have the symbol on his chest?
That's what I mean.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's going to be
How
just
do
a
you
black...
not-
Is he just going to be like a weird space demon?
You could get away without even having the sign or even having a tie to Spider-Man.
Yeah, but then it's not Venom.
You could
Like, it's
set
not-
Gone with the Wind in Toronto in the 90s. But it's not doing the story justice.
That's what I mean.
I know.
That's
I believe.
That's like Ghost Rider just like has a bucket that he lights on fire, and it's just a dude, and he's got fire on his head.
I mean, he's like,
the
I am vengeance.
The Venom that we knew and loved and grew up with, I think, stopped existing like 10 years ago. They may have brought it back.
I don't
but
mind
the
that
last...
Eddie Brock is not a villain anymore. I don't care that he's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever he does. He is still an extension of Spider-Man.
I know.
The symbiote had to bond with
Peter Parker to understand what the powers were.
Yeah, to be right.
I mean, I don't know. You know what? Our viewers can let us know if there's any links or information on the net about this, because I guess we're all kind of perplexed as to how you're going to pull this off with no Spider-Man.
Or just ignore it.
Or
if you're just going to
I'm
ignore it, then...
I'm thinking they're probably just going to ignore it.
You know what the sad part is?
Which is weird.
I think we all agree that Tom Holland's take on Spider-Man is amazing, and what
totally.
the Marvel Universe has done with it is fucking spot on. That having been said, to a lesser degree, Sony just started to begin to nail it with Andrew Garfield with Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as good as what Tom Holland is and what Marvel does, but it was good.
Yeah.
It would have been really interesting if the symbiote story had been Amazing Spider-Man 3 and then it spun off into this.
Yeah, that would
Unfortunately, that's not what's happening. I'm not even saying unfortunately, because I'm really glad to have the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm
Oh,
super
yeah,
glad to
yeah.
have him in Infinity War, and it was just amazeballs. So I don't regret it at all, but part of me is like, you are creating something that it just can't exist. It just shouldn't exist. It'd be like having the Winter Soldier without Captain America. You could have just some random guy who almost died in World War II and was fucking brainwashed by Russians and has a metal arm, and that's fine. But without the Captain America mythology, it's not the same.
No, but that's even more. I mean, this Venom he bonded with Spider-Man. That's why he has those powers.
Right.
So you're just taking away.
There very well could be information out on the net that we haven't seen.
You're
yet.
right. Maybe
That they
doing
could be like, oh yeah,
It's
no,
fact.
they're going to tie it into Spider-Man.
But the weird part is the
No,
trailer is
that could be- that
awesome.
could- yeah,
The trailer looks good.
The
Yeah,
trailer
it
is
looks really
awesome.
good.
The effects are great. I'm interested in this
I'm a little iffy on Tom Hardy's
accent.
accent. I don't know what it is.
It seems like, what is this like? It's like a remedial De Niro. It's like, why do people that aren't from America, sometimes more often than not, I'm watching TV shows like Walking Dead, where apparently they haven't cast an American since, I don't know, 92, where they're all British people that speak in flawless American accents.
yeah.
But then there's Tom fucking Harding, who I don't know what he's doing.
Hardy.
Hardy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know his last
I think
name.
Tom Harding is a local reporter here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, my point is, I mean, even when he was doing Mad Max, an ostensible Australian, I still didn't get what he was doing. He's monosyllabic, muttering, a la early De Niro. But what his voice is in this, I don't know what that accent is supposed to be.
It's it's a little off-putting. It's not going to kill it for me.
No, it's
but
not.
it's a little weird.
Tragic. It's
Not,
just
you know what
weird.
though? It's not as weird as Symbiote. It's not as weird as that.
Symbiote. I can say symbiote.
That's probably how you say it.
It probably is.
I mean,
And
symbiote.
That's the way it's spelled.
We've been
But
we've been saying it
symbiote-
wrong since the
symbiote sounds
90s.
better.
O blanky. That means it's a long O symbiote.
I mean, the way we say symbiote, we're clearly fucking idiots. But symbiote, that makes sense. Symbiote?
Yeah. This
Goes
is
to
a classic
Kumbaya.
symbiote. I'm like, that's
Vintage symbiote.
Yeah,
too on the
I
nose.
know.
Like it's too.
All right, so
However-
I think we can all agree that this is much better than the teaser that we saw.
Clear.
Yes.
We're all pretty stoked on it. It looks cool.
Surprisingly,
I
with
mean-
all the reservations we've extended, yeah.
No, listen. If it ends up being a decent movie, then it is, and then it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it ends up being non-related to Spider-Man and it's like a superpowered vigilante movie that they're trying to do like Deadpool without jokes, and it works, okay.
I know,
Cool.
but it just makes me sad because I want Venom in my Marvel.
I know, me too. Me
Like,
too.
Because how awesome would it be, after Spider-Man Homecoming,
jeez,
if there had been a proper Marvel Venom?
I know.
that's what I'm saying.
And we're not just Marvel fanboys. They just do it right.
I mean, Yeah, I would like to see Tom Hardy and Tom Holland showdown. That'd be great.
I
That'd be
could
cool.
stand maybe another actor. It's not Tom Hardy.
Oh, come on. I think Tom
I'm
Hardy...
not as in love with Tom Hardy as the rest of the world.
I mean, I'm not either, but I think he's going to do a good job with it.
I think I'm okay with him.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
He overacts. I think he's... I don't know if he's a method actor or not, but I feel like he's kind of a dick on set. Like, if you were working on Taboo with him, I feel like you wouldn't be sitting near craft service.
You can't judge it by that show.
I'm judging it based on the mass of his movies that I've seen. I've seen a lot of his movies. Do you think he was fun to be around when he was Bane? Do you think he was the fucking highlight of the fucking Batman set?
You don't really know, though.
No, you're right. He could have been joking around and having a good.
He could have been juggling.
He probably was
Giving out
honestly the
donuts
best part of the
kittens.
entire production.
Or he could have been a fucking overacting nightmare.
I don't know, man. I think if you got Christian Bale,
I'm gonna climb the wall without a rope.
If you have Christian Bale, who was like, I was like, oh, Batman.
Well, Christian Bale is also an intolerable.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think Tom Hardy probably every day he brought the smiles to set. He's like, hey guys, what's up? And then
I love his optimism.
I wore the mask, brother. And he
Time to have fun.
Yeah. I mean, the poor guy was turned under that stupid mask the entire time.
The whole time.
That's true.
Yeah. So
with just a horror. Talk about another voice that just should never have happened.
So my Bane mask, I think, is technically like a face hugger. It's a face hugger. Yeah, but whatever.
That's true.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I know it's laying eggs in your esophagus.
Like, I actually go like that, like brother. Whatever. All right, this looks awesome. We're stoked. Let us know what you thought about it in the comments. Be sure to upvote the video.
Oh man.
If you've not subscribed to the channel. Let us know what you think. And I'll talk spoilers with you guys. There's some rumorage of Carnage, so let's talk.
Well, if
Carnage.
you notice, there was two
I didn't hear
canisters.
but there's 2 canisters, 2 symbiotes,
fucking
and
canisters.
the boss of the company is clearly a dick. So if that's not going to be Carnage, they telegraphed that way too broadly.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. I heard the rumors that they somewhere else, but it's
Really?
well because he's like a psychopathic.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
Yeah,
Well, then why an evil boss and a second symbiote? It seemed like they're going to go the Ant-Man route,
Oh, I don't know.
or maybe even like the original
I want to
Iron
see.
Man route where Jeff Bridges
I want to see the
becomes.
classic.
maybe.
Castle
I could be wrong.
Carnage.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
think it's-
classic Rorschach, redhead, evil,
Yeah.
psychopathic Carnage is what we all want to see.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so there you have it, and talking to you soon.
Absolutely.
Boom.
A non-spider Venom.
Oh.
My AS Bastard.